Hello, Kelly. How you doing? Okay, let me see. I had issues with some letters like the J, the G, and the S. And that to me is pointing to your curves. And the J, the G, and the S. I can definitely see, yeah, the J and the S definitely need to be adjusted. The G itself, I think the G is okay. I mean, the G is really just adding on to the C, right? You've got this beautiful curvature on the C, and we can just, I think that's an easy one. The J, definitely right down through here. That curve is a little bit unusual. I would definitely revisit that. And then the S right through here, the spine of the S right through there. I think right now you've got too much of a loop right here, and this almost flattens out completely, as opposed to following some of your leads over, let me see, like here, for example, if we invert that, we can see if we take that curve and just kind of bring that down at more of a diagonal, that branch of the S right there. And I think that, I'm sorry, that's the spine of the S, not the branch, but right there, I think if that was more on a diagonal, I think it might be a little bit more interesting. The other letter from this bugging me a little bit is the U, and I think that we take a look at those serifs up there, we can see that those serifs are a little bit unusual. And the one thing I'm seeing on the serifs of the U are that they're pointed inward instead of extending outward on that horizontal branch of the U. So, I mean, shouldn't that serif be consistent with the way that it kind of hangs over on both sides of the vertical stem? Do you see what I'm saying? So right here you see that's on both sides of the vertical stem, but over here on the U, it's only on the inside of the vertical stem. It's on both sides on a V, right? But it's just kind of unusual. I would address that. Other than that, I think the letter forms are great. I think you're doing a fantastic job. There's only one other area I think that's kind of really, I can't, let me see if I can't move that. Okay, yeah, I was able to get rid of that, but let's see. There's one other area that's kind of bugging me a little bit, and that's that serif that you've added right there on the W and the M. And the reason I say that is I think it's drawing a lot of visual attention, almost too much so. When I opened this page, my eye went immediately right here. And the reason it went there is because of the density associated with that letter form in comparison to the other data. There's just more going on. So I think that in that respect, I would recommend removing that serif right there and just keeping your serifs on the cap height and the baseline. Of the W, I'm sorry, of the M, and then of course the W is an inverted M, so I recommend the same thing there. Other than that, my only other recommendation is to really watch consistency in your stroke weights. For example, we can see that the stroke weight of the capital Z at the top center line is thicker than the diagonal, diagonal stem right there. Right, so you want to really maintain good consistency in your stroke weights. But so yeah, definitely the J, the S, the U, and your stroke weights. Other than that, and then your M and W with that extra serif right there. I really think that you're doing a fantastic job. I think that you say, yeah. All right, great job. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be glad to clarify, or if you have any other concerns or any areas that need further clarification, please feel free to let me know. All right, good job. Thank you.